It's Friday. Rent is due Monday. You've known this for 2 weeks. You had every intention of moving money into savings, checking your budget, finally opening that investment account, and somehow, here you are. Again. Doing it at the last minute, stressed, annoyed at yourself. If that sounds familiar, you're not lazy. You're not bad with money. You're dealing with something almost everyone struggles with. And today, we're going to break down exactly why it happens and the 6 things that actually fix it. There's a simple way to picture what's happening in your head. People who don't procrastinate have a mental captain, a rational decision maker steering the ship. People who procrastinate have that same captain, plus a second passenger, an instant gratification monkey. The monkey doesn't care about your future self. It doesn't want to open your banking app and face a number that might disappoint you. It wants ease, comfort, and anything that isn't uncomfortable right now. So when it's time to check your spending, build a budget, or move money into savings, the monkey shows up and says, "You can do that later. Let's scroll Instagram instead." And here's the twist. This isn't really about being undisciplined. Researchers have found something much more specific going on. A psychology professor ran a study on students who were chronic procrastinators. He split them into 2 groups and gave them a puzzle to solve. One group was told, "This puzzle measures your intelligence." The other group was told, "This puzzle doesn't mean anything. It's just for fun." The group who thought it measured their intelligence spent most of their time avoiding the puzzle. The just for fun group spent most of their time actually solving it. Why? Because when failure feels like it says something about who you are, people protect themselves by avoiding the task altogether. This is exactly why checking your bank balance feels harder than it should. It's not really about the number, it's about what the number might say about you. So the brain does the easiest thing available. It delays the moment of finding out. The fix isn't willpower, it's changing what failure means. Looking at your finances and finding a problem doesn't mean you're bad with money. It means you now have information you didn't have 5 minutes ago. That's not failure, that's the first step of fixing it. Avoiding money tasks often happens because the task feels too big. Fix my finances isn't a task, it's a category. So break it down. Check one account balance, write down last month's spending in one category, move $20 into savings, open, not fund, just open, an investment account. If a step still feels overwhelming, break it down again. The goal is to shrink the task until starting takes less effort than continuing to avoid it. There's an old productivity idea. If your job is to eat a frog, do it first thing in the morning, because nothing worse is going to happen to you all day. Apply that to money. Whatever financial task you're dreading most, checking a credit card statement, calling about a fee, opening a bill, do that one first. If you don't, it sits in the back of your mind all day, quietly draining your focus from everything else. Skip it today, and tomorrow you're eating 2 frogs. Skip it for a month, and you're facing 30. Most procrastination happens because there was never a real plan, just a vague sense of, I should deal with money stuff soon. The fix. The night before, write down the one financial task you'll do tomorrow. Not a full hour-by-hour schedule, just one clear task decided in advance. Deciding the night before removes the morning decision fatigue that gives the monkey room to take over. Author James Clear, who writes about building small habits, makes a simple point. A new habit shouldn't feel like a challenge. The actions that follow can be hard, but the first 2 minutes have to be easy. So instead of get my finances together, the 2-minute version is open the banking app and look at one number. That's it. Once you're in, continuing is easy. The hard part was never the task, it was starting it. You're not bad with money. You're avoiding a feeling, not a number. Shrink the task. Do the hardest part first. Decide the night before. Start with 2 minutes. None of this requires more willpower than you already have. It just removes the excuse the monkey needed to take the wheel. If this helped, follow for more, because the next video breaks down exactly where that $20 you just saved should actually go.